It's even better than finding that $5 bill in your pocket after you wash your jeans, although I'm going to tell you right now, that's an awesome moment when you find it. But there is a chance that the state of Colorado owes you money that you didn't even know about. The question is, how do you find it? How do you uncover this? We've got State Treasurer Walker Stapleton here to break it down for us. Good to have you.
Good to see you, Kirk.
And you brought treasure with you.
Absolutely.
So this
we
is
have
not
a lot
your,
of treasure.
Well, this isn't your stuff. Like,
no.
Where does this stuff come from?
The state of Colorado has an unclaimed property division. A lot of states don't even have an unclaimed property division, and we safeguard more than $600 million of Coloradans' assets. And those assets can be any number of things. They can be unclaimed life insurance benefits. Right. They can be safety deposit boxes that an individual didn't even know about. They can be baseball cards, as we'll soon see. They can be weapons. They can be silver bars, all sorts of different things, gift cards. And our mission each and every year is to try and give more money back than we gave back the prior year. And reunite Coloradans with their things. Well,
you don't want to be in the business of necessarily storing stuff, but that's what you have to do. You told me you have a giant vault. All this stuff is literally stored in a big vault.
Absolutely. The way the process works is if there's inactivity in a safety deposit box for a period of 5 years, it gets turned over to the state of Colorado. And then we have about a 5-year period where we try and reunite the item with the owner, and then we can sell the item. And then the state reinsures itself against a claim that happens outside of that window, so that if somebody comes back and says, hey, you sold my, Babe Ruth rookie card, you could say, well, we tried to contact you, and here is, what we believe is an estimated value.
Well, take a look at some of the stuff here. This is nuts. Of course, these are war medals. You certainly want to get those back to the rightful owner.
Absolutely. These are probably the most sacred thing that we safeguard in our vaults, and these are a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star here. And we never sell these items. It's important to point out. Never sell war medals. They get turned over to veterans museums and safeguarded that way. And we never stop the process of trying to connect those folks with their medals.
Old coins. Do you see a lot of these?
Absolutely. These are sovereign wealth coins from the late 1800s. Wow. They're worth a couple $100 each. There's about 40 of them there. Solid gold. This bill right down here next to the coins is pretty cool. This is from 1934. This is a $500 note. A lot of people didn't know that we had denominations of $500.
This is a real $500.
Yeah, before we had the Federal Reserve that transferred money in between banks, we did it the old-fashioned way with big denominations. Right. And so this is a legal tender still. It's from 1934, and it's a $500 bill.
And then this little mini gun, this is, if you can zoom in on this, this is really cool. You were telling me earlier, this is just some kind of random thing that you guys have that actually works.
It works. It takes 2mm bullets. It's from the early 1900s. Not surprisingly, it was often used in poker games. The question is, if you get shot in the neck with it, does it feel like more like a pinprick than anything that could be fatal?
It can't hurt, that's for sure. And you mentioned silver bars. I mean, this thing is super heavy, but this is an actual silver bar.
That's an actual silver bar.
Who owns
super
this?
Heavy.
Whose is this?
We're not sure. We've been trying for a number of years to find out who owns it.
Crazy.
And we have a number of them in our vaults. And these are baseball cards here. I want to point out this is a Roberto Clemente rookie card. We got a Yogi Berra card. The oldest card we have here is right from the turn of the century.
That one is
my 9-year-old would be particularly interested in trying to claim those cards.
Well, we got to run. Give people the number so they can call.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. 1-800-825-2111 is the number to call, and we have a website, greatcopayback.com, where you can search for your name.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you in here. Thank you for bringing all this cool stuff with you. We'll get over to Greg. Greg, I did search Ken's name. I found a bunch of stuff. We're going to claim it.
All right.
And then we're going to see if we can.
Hey, did you do the transfer? Did you put that wad of aluminum foil in place of the silver bar?
They'll never know.
They'll never know. Our plan is flawless. Temperatures running in the mid-40s right now. Look how